Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Knows in his gospel, bro. Lift up the standard of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just some quick little update, PSI. I just put out a video probably like 25 minutes ago. Something around that magnitude, telling brothers to subscribe to the newer page. Because they had a strike on this one that I found out. They gave me a strike yesterday for something based on the Kia Boys I've done over a year ago. Now, to show you how Esau plays a lot of games, because he hit me with a strike and basically it stated that it was inciting violence or something like that to that magnitude. But when I took a look at the video, for one thing, it was only 12 minutes long, and the video contained the clip that NBC News had put out there. So I'm like, well, if my video incite violence or some shit like that, which it doesn't, clearly it didn't, you know, because it was rebuking the behavior of Jake. But see, you know, they look at it as a hateful standpoint. But I'm like, if y'all taking my video down, then y'all got to flag MSNBC or NBC or Fox 32, whatever those other news stations that y'all are coexisting with. So they actually redacted on the strike, and they actually put the video back up, and they took the strike back down. So, you know, and that rarely happens in the YouTube world, because we know that YouTube is biased towards the Israelites. Now, I've won 2 other appeals prior to that before, over a course of years, and, you know, they took the video, they put the video back up, but, you know, they didn't do away with the strike. I still wasn't able to upload. You know what I'm saying? And what I found out about this YouTube too is that, brothers, if you get a strike, sometimes they won't notify you about it, and until they notify you, your page will be shut down. You know, I've noticed pages that I've had one strike being shut down for like a month, 3 weeks to a month, because usually when you sign into your YouTube account, what they do, they give you a notification saying, well, look, do you accept the strike? Do you want to appeal it? You know, you appeal it, then, you know, the countdown begins. But lately, they haven't been given those particular notifications. You got to find out through a random ass email that that's what they decided to do. So after a while, they'll take your page. You know, like Kansas City 1 and 2 pages I had years ago, even 3, honestly speaking, was shut down unjustly, because a lot of the shit that they was flagging those pages was from years ago that nobody in their right mind is going to go back and change the settings of those videos. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So technically honest, Esau should reinstate every page that any brother done had, because clearly it's a violation of our rights. But, you know, the so-called white man look at us like we don't have rights. Okay, because to him, we ain't nothing but 3/5 of a man. And we're coming with the very controversial speech, which he does not indeed accept. Okay, so therefore these platforms are biased towards the Israelites, and that's how they're designed to be. So the algorithm is a little bit more aggressive on our end of it. You see what I'm saying? Because GMS KC2, that was taken, and I only had 1 strike on it. You know, but like I was saying, that if you don't protest the strike or whatever you want to call that shit, if you don't contest it or do what you got to do, then they will take your page. You know, so for you brothers out there, man, you know, just see if you can win those appeals. You know, see if you can win them, because clearly we're not in the wrong for saying what we're saying. And even with those C19 appeals, when they go into the MEDICAL misinfo, that's not even anything of that line, because a lot of times when we're speaking on the C-HIP, they label it as us speaking on the C19, which is totally 2 different things. Now, it comes in the same spirit, but it's 2 different things. So why doesn't he reinstate those pages? Because it goes against their globalist agenda, versus something on the Kia Boys that hypothetically is inciting riot or violence on our people. They don't give a fuck about our people, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's acceptable for them to reinstate channel like that they deem violent towards our people. But when it comes to their bullshit ass agenda, then, you know, those things go unnoticed. Okay, so yeah, brothers, man, I'm back on KC Living Waters, but I think the video I did today, it's a little controversy, so I'm gonna continue to upload to GMS KC Priest 2 as well. So, you know, just look out for both channels, man. You know, for those of you that may be subscribed. because the famine of the word is near. And then this is the reason why Esau was going off the key rack with these fucking algorithms, man. All right. Shalom, brothers. Yahweh Shem Shai Bashem Rakakodas Brakathum. Amos 5 and 10. It says they hate him that rebuke it in the gate. That's right. You know, we're rebuking in the gate, which goes into these cities. You know, but where's the GOCC at? You know, they still scoffing me from 8 months ago, a video I did on Elder Ricard from that organization, you know, justifying that demon. That nigga don't go out to the streets no more. You got women in that congregation. You niggas ain't nothing but a glorified fucking Baptist church. But you clowns want to come on a comment board and try to defend Elder Ricard. Like, man, the guy's a demon. He ain't even I don't even know if he called on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Nah, he called on a higher for one thing. So you guys are really obsolete at this point. Then you got Nate and his IUIC. It's that folly, you know, that Apostle Gabar did a lesson on yesterday, and he was really pissed off, and I can feel the frustration with these guys because they're getting worse and worse every year. Every Passover more insane than the last, man, of these men glorifying that nigga Nate. And Nate is just a damn demon, man. You know what I'm saying? And basically from what the apostles' words is basically One West all over again. And we know the history of what happened to One West through the stories of the apostles and elders, man. So we understand the history repeats itself. So Nate, you destined to fall, bro. Okay, you're just like that untempted mortar that goes into Ezekiel Ezekiel, I think the 13th chapter, about you have not gone into the gaps, nor you've made up a hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the day of trouble. Basically, you're a mortar, you're a wall that's getting ready to fall, man. And the Most High is gonna see to that. Okay, so you guys out there keep playing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but notice none of them niggas videos get flagged. Okay, none of their shit get fucked with, but our shit we get fucked with every time. Okay, because like I said, it's a biasness towards the men of Great Millstone. Like the brother said in Amos 5 and 10, they hated him that rebuked it in the gate. You know, so hey man, this is just a common thing. If we not telling the truth, then why y'all fucking with our videos so much? All right, show you the hypocrisy of this devil. Same videos he's flagging of ours, but yet he leaves up channels like redacted. They can speak openly about the C19 and the agenda that Esau has conjured up, but yet when it comes to us, oh hell nah. That's the worst thing since sliced bread, man. You know, fucking, I'm gonna pull it straight in. I don't even want to go through all that. But yeah, brothers, man, I'm gonna read this little precept, and I gotta go up in this spot, man. Real quick, Amos 29 and 21, that make a man an offender for a word. They lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate and turn aside a just thing for a thing of no right, man. You know, they make our words offensive when we're just speaking the truth, but they say the truth is offensive to people that's living and telling lies, man. So yeah, brothers, man, the water for the comments and the precepts, man. But I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh. Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakodash. Hey, subscribe to the other channel. The other videos should be uploading on there. So hey, with that, shalom and a ball. Shalom.